Good morning. Thank you for joining today's Hustle and Favor Flow class. This class is not for beginners. This is an intermediate to advanced class. You can check out some of the other classes I have on my channel that are in the playlist for beginner to intermediate. Now, today's focus and intention will be on grounding and rising. This is a 20-minute class, and we'll go ahead and get started. Come to a kneeling position in the center of your mat. We'll come down to hero's pose, laying your feet flat, sitting on your heels. Now, for this class, we're going to begin with some neck stretches. You can begin by placing your right hand to your left side and grabbing that right hand with your left and cupping together. Now you're going to take this stretch into your neck and shoulder by relaxing your right shoulder and leaning over to the left. All right, now coming out with an exhale, you're going to take your left hand to your right side and you'll cup your left hand with your right hand. From there, you'll lean to the right. You almost want your right ear to touch your right shoulder if possible. No pain. Just a feeling. As we breathe deeply into our abdomen, now coming out with an exhale, we'll just shake out our wrist, and we'll do this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then resting our palms on our knees, we'll begin some neck circles. We'll do one direction first. Starting to the left side. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we'll do neck circles to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now coming down into half shavasana, we're gonna lay with our feet close to our buns, relaxing our hands and our shoulders. We're gonna go into a bridge pose. All right, now up into your bridge pose. And we will hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down, exhale. Take a couple breaths. Now for the next bridge pose. Inhale, come up on the exhale. Holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Take a breath. Come up for our last bridge pose. Make sure you're squeezing your glutes, pressing your shoulders into the ground for support. Coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up on your toes. There we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax down. Good job. Now, we're gonna come onto our hands and knees. Tabletop position. All right. Now with your planted hands, we're gonna do some rolls. So just roll around in a circle. We'll do this for a couple breaths. We're loosening our hips, getting our ankles and our wrists ready for our routine. Three, 2, and 1. Now we'll roll in the other direction. Three, and 2, and 1. All right. Now, coming back into tabletop, we're going to turn our fingertips toward our knees. All right, placing our hands backward, palms flat on the mat if you can. Now we're going to sit back and lift our palms slightly off the ground. And we'll feel this stretch in our forearms and our wrists. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax your wrists. Bring your hands back to center. All right. Now, we'll come into plank position by stepping your feet back. We will hold plank here. I want you to focus on pressing using the middle 3 fingers, going from your middle finger to your pointer to your thumb. Press your energy and your strength inward. Keep your plank straight. 10, 9, 8. We're focusing on our breath. Good job. 3, 2, and 1. We come down to half chaturanga. Hold halfway for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. On your exhale, press up to plank. Lay your feet flat. Come down into full chaturanga and press up. You want to squeeze your glutes, relax your shoulders, and open your chest. 3, 2, and 1. Relax and release down. Now, we're going to press up into plank and walk your feet to the top of your mat. Keeping your hands planted on the ground if you can. We'll take a forward bend here. This is good for waking up those hamstrings, getting your body loose and ready for the day. Remember to breathe in and out of your transitions into your abdomen through your nose. Now, we will inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, drop down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, drop down. On this exhale, grab your opposite elbows. Go ahead and heel toe your feet out for some good support. Loosen those hips. We're going to take some rotating twist. And we're just turning our body side to side in this forward bend. Hopefully you feel this in your hamstrings, and it is okay to bend your knees slightly. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax in the center, dropping your hands to the mat. Now bend your knees and roll up with an inhale. Arms up, over your head, and exhale, release. Very good. Now, we're going to come into chair pose. So from here, we're going to bend our knees here in chair pose and lift our hands up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now don't come out of chair pose. We are going to get on the balls of our feet and step up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, release. Now, come back into lunge. You're gonna step your left foot back into lunge, drop your left knee down, and arms up for a low lunge. Here you wanna make sure your right knee is over your right ankle, and you are deep into the hips. You wanna feel this here, keeping your back straight, and a nice squeeze in your core. Breathing through your abdomen. Now, from here, you're going to place your left hand down, and you're going to swing your right foot over on top of your left for a side plank. Here we go. Get your right hand in the air, and we'll be holding the side plank. Just breathing, holding firm in your shoulder and your wrist. 10, 9, 8, 7. You can either look up at your hand or you can look forward. 3, 2, and 1. Now you're going to step your right foot up to your left hand. And without your knee touching the ground, we're going to step forward using your hands down on the mat and lifting that left leg up. You want to keep that left leg straight and lower that left hip. This is preparation for our warrior 3. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, bringing without your foot touching the ground, we will bring our left foot up to our thigh into a tree pose. You can use your hand to situate your left foot along your right leg, hands to your heart. Just breathing, balancing, feeling the earth on our toes. 10, 9, 8, 7. Make sure your hips are facing forward and your knee is pressed out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to step that left foot back into a high lunge, hands up, and we'll hold. Very good. Good job, guys. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're turning towards the front of our mat, or side, should I say. And we're gonna heel toe our heels out wider than our toes, right? We're coming into a forward split. So just bend forward, placing your hands in front of you. If you can get on your elbows. And we'll hold it here just for some breaths. On each exhale, try to get deeper. Release into the stretch. Three, 2, and 1. Now we're coming down to a spider lunge on the left side. So dropping down on our left side with our heel to the ground. We'll hold it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now coming up, back into our forward bend. Face towards the mat, towards your right foot. Now we're coming up into our warrior 3 pose. So we'll step up and press your right foot firmly into the ground, hands to your heart, lifting your left leg into warrior 3. Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relaxing our left foot next to our right. We'll inhale, rolling up. Exhale, release into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Now hands to the mat. Step your feet back into plank. Press into downward dog. You can walk your dog here. And do this for about 5 breaths. Do what you need to do. Just move your hips, walk your dog out. Now coming forward into plank, we'll go into chaturanga. Lay your feet flat, press upward, squeezing your glutes. Release. Coming back forward into plank. Now, this time you'll jump your feet behind your hands, landing firmly, planting your feet. All right, now inhale and roll up. Exhale, release it. Now from here, we have chair pose. So we'll bend into our chair pose, right? Bring your feet a little bit closer. Get nice and seated into your chair. Arms up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up on the balls of your feet for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release. Now, stepping your right foot back, dropping your right knee for a low lunge, making sure your left knee is over your left ankle. Hands up, and we'll be here for a couple breaths. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now placing your right hand by your left foot, you're going to swing your left foot around to the top of your right for a side plank on the right side. Left hand in the air. You can either look at your left hand or look forward. And we'll hang out here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now swing your left foot back up to your right hand. You can place your left hand in front of you, and we'll lift for a prep on a warrior 3. We're on our left side now, so you're going to drop that right hip, straightening out that right leg, nice and flat. We'll hang out here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now without your foot touching the ground, you will press up into a tree pose on the left side. You can use your hands to place your right foot along your left leg. Hands to the heart. Making sure our hips are facing forward and our right knee is pressed out. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now coming out of this pose, release. Don't let your foot touch the ground until you step back into your high lunge. Nice and strong and sturdy, arms in the air. Breathing deeper into the stretch. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to be pressing up. Oh wait, apologize. We are actually going to twist into our spider lunge on the right side. So we're going to open up into our forward bend. Heels are wider than your toes. Okay, bending forward into our forward splits. Sorry guys, got a little excited for that warrior 3. We're gonna open these hips and hamstrings up first. You can add a little movement while you're in this forward split, that's all right. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming down spider lunge on the right side. Left heel on the ground, nice and deep in those hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, turning towards the front of your mat, we're going to step forward. We're going to step forward onto our left foot into our warrior three, hands to your heart. Turning that right hip down. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Releasing your foot down to your left. Inhale up. Exhale down. Release. Inhale up. Arms up. Exhale, release. Now we're going to come into our yogi squat. And you'll drop down to your buns, lifting your feet up for boat pose. So, you want to make that L shape with your legs. Lift your chest up. Now you can stay here for the normal boat, or we can open to extended boat by extending our feet, pointing your toes, and reaching your hands back behind your head. And we'll rock here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back into boat and placing our feet flat on the mat. Now we're going to lay into half shavasana here. Now half shavasana, our feet are flat on the mat. So what we're going to do is you're going to take your right leg, cross it over your left. You'll reach through with your right arm, grabbing your left knee, and you'll be pulling your left knee into your chest. This here is a stretch for your quads. We'll be opening up here, just keeping your hips loose. We'll hang out here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now slowly releasing your left foot down, uncross your right foot. You're going to take your left foot over your right knee. You're going to put your ankle on your right knee. You'll reach through with your left hand, grabbing your right knee, and you'll pull that knee towards you. Hanging out here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing your right foot and left foot down to the mat. Now, we'll lay out in full shavasana, extending your legs out fully, laying your hands to the side. Taking some deep breaths in this moment, circling back to our intention for the day. Remembering that we are powerful beings. We are capable of many things. Whatever our mind sets itself upon, we can accomplish. As we're here, bring positive thoughts to the front of your mind. Breathing intentionally. We'll be here for a couple breaths. Bringing our attention back to center. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming out of Shavasana, we'll come to a comfortable seated position. I want to thank you for joining me on the mat today. Give yourself some grace and gratitude for showing up for yourself. I hope to see you again on the mat. We'll close out our practice today with the and a bow. Deep breath in, hands to your heart. Thank you. Hope to see you next time. Have a great day.